Welcome back to Life Mastery Unleashed. I'm your host, Ricky Khamis, and we are here to build a life to forge the iron of the soul, to beat down the demons that are always nipping at our ankles. Today we talk about perseverance. Perseverance is not a gift that some are born with and others are denied. It is a skill, a discipline, and a choice repeated daily until it shapes the very core of who you are. Throughout history, the greatest men and women who left lasting marks were not those who escaped hardship, but those who faced it head on, refused to bow, and kept pressing forward. The foundation of perseverance begins with clarity of purpose. A man without purpose will collapse at the first sign of resistance because he has no deeper reason to endure. Purpose answers the question, why should I keep going when everything in me wants to quit? When you know the answer, quitting becomes unacceptable. This is why soldiers, athletes, leaders, and builders rely on vision that extends beyond the pain of the present moment. Building perseverance starts with small battles. You cannot demand unshakable endurance from yourself if you have never practiced discipline in the small things. Start with your mornings. Rise when the alarm sounds instead of hitting snooze. Train your body with consistent exercise. Commit to reading when it would be easier to scroll through distractions. Each small act of discipline is a brick in the fortress of perseverance. Another step is reframing failure. Many retreat at the first sign of defeat, assuming it is a signal that they are not capable. In truth, failure is nothing more than feedback. It shows you what does not work and gives you insight into what may. Every champion has a graveyard of failed attempts behind their victories. They are not ashamed of those failures because they know each one carved resilience into their soul. Perseverance also requires mastering your inner dialogue. Your mind will suggest escape when pressure mounts. It will whisper that comfort is easier and quitting is justified. If you accept those words, you surrender. Instead, you must command your mind with language of strength. Tell yourself, I can endure this. I will not stop. I will rise tomorrow stronger than I am today. The man who directs his mind does not yield when storms rage around him. Surroundings also shape endurance. Walk with men who fold under pressure, and you will join them. Walk with those who endure, and you will be carried by their strength when yours wavers. Brotherhood, mentorship, and accountability are weapons against weakness. Even the strongest need others who will remind them of their calling when fatigue tempts them to retreat. There is also the matter of patience. True perseverance is not frantic motion. It is steady progress. The seed does not sprout the moment it is planted. Roots must form in darkness before growth breaks the surface. In the same way, your efforts may remain unseen for months or years before they bear fruit. Do not confuse silence with failure. What you nurture with consistency will eventually show its strength. Finally, perseverance demands hope. A man who has lost hope has no fuel left to drive him forward. Hope believes that tomorrow can be better than today. It trusts that pain has a purpose, and that every step taken in struggle is shaping a stronger future. Hope is not naive. It is necessary. It transforms the weight of hardship into a training ground for greatness. Perseverance is not built in a day, nor is it finished in a year. It is forged through daily choices, sharpened in trials, and proven in the fire of adversity. If you would become unshakable, begin now with the small disciplines. Guard your mind, surround yourself with the right men. Be patient with the process and never lose sight of hope. Do this, and perseverance will not only carry you through life's storms, it will make you a man worthy of leading others through theirs. Join us next week on Life Mastery Unleashed, where we will explore an unbreakable mindset. We will not let outside events control our internal dialogues. And remember, outgrind, outwork, out, hustle everyone.